Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the second channel. If you see, I've changed the name of the second channel. Go and have a little look at that. So it was Barham Engine Stories, and it is now changed to Lee at Barham. And why is that? Because it's mainly about Lee at Barham, all right? So, yeah, just a bit more of a relevant title there, guys, to our second channel. But anyway, I weren't going to do a video tonight. It is actually 8:30, so I'm going to be putting this on in a minute. Pretty raw. The whole point of this video really is to say thank you very much for all your suggestions and your comments, etc. from the last video. Just a little drash around in the Lambo. I have actually, although I don't read a massive amount of comments in the main channel, I did study the comments in the last video on this second channel, guys. And the reason for that is because obviously I was looking for your advice on, well, when I say advice, I was looking for you to persuade me to do what I thought I wanted to do regarding the Lambo exhaust. Now, as many of you know, I've owned this car for, getting on 3 years now. And I've been, up until now, I've been sort of super obsessed with keeping it low miles. Obviously, I want to keep the condition really good, but Sam at Tintin Express has clear PPF'd it, so the car's going to stay nice. But as one or two of you have suggested, and I've had a couple of emails suggesting this, which I didn't really think of, they said, look, even if you use it twice as much as you've been using it, 3 times even, the average mileage from year to year is still going to be extremely low on this car. And they have a good point. I didn't think about that. I've been obsessed with keeping the mileage sort of where it is, you know, and going up very, very sort of slightly. But, you know, in 10 years' time, the car's going to be 10 years older. And the average mileage on a 10-year-old car is, 100,000 miles. So I'm not going to be doing anything like that. But for what I paid for the car 3 years ago, guys, during sort of lockdown, it's for an LP 560. Bear in mind, mine is a really nice one. It is bottom line, as in price wise. So my feeling is, unless something drastic happens with these and the arse completely falls out of them, which has never been known in the history of Lamborghini or Ferrari or anything like that, if they sort of rock bottom at about that price, I'm not really going to lose any money. So it's money in the bank. The only money I may lose, even if the car stays at the value I paid for it, is going to be the money I spend on it. But like a lot of you have said, guys, I was quite surprised. I thought a lot of people would say, why would you want to do that? Why don't you just keep the money and spend it on other things, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't. They said, look, what has been going on with you, Lee, in the last several months, etc., you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's around the corner. You've obviously got to be careful and think of the future in certain aspects. But then in others, you know, live for the day, innit? If you want a louder exhaust on your Lambo, go for it. And really, I think since I've had the thing and I've been watching videos on YouTube, obviously speaking to Ricky at RE Performance, Ricky has persuaded me to a certain extent, because he said how loud it is, and that's exactly what I want. I like the Larry downshifts, and the car, you know, it's a bright orange Lambo, isn't it? The car is Larry anyway, so why not just do that? So, yeah, you guys have actually persuaded me to go ahead and purchase the Lamborghini exhaust. So, just step into my office here, guys. Still got the picture on the wall of me and the wife. Lamborghini picture, more importantly. But yeah, there he is in all his glory. And yeah, been on to Dave at Lamborghini Exhaust. Sorry about all the clutter and on the fridge there. And Dave has going to be sending me an invoice. I'm going to pay that invoice. He's promised to get the thing done in less than 2 weeks, and he's going to send it direct to Ricky at RE Performance. Ricky is obviously having the car between the middle of October and the end of October for an MOT, a service, like I've discussed before. and he's going to fit the exhaust for me at the same time. He's going to squeeze me in. So thank you very much, Ricky. I'm sorry to keep pestering you at silly times at the night when I'm sitting on the couch having great ideas. But in fairness to him, he's responded to me, and he's been good as gold. And as I say, he's going to fit me in. So thank you very much, Ricky. Really looking forward to going up there and meeting him in person and seeing the boys at RE Performance. And yeah, let's get that exhaust on the car, guys, and see how loud it is. And I've been doing a little bit of homework. The exhaust that's going on it is apparently the old version of the Lamborghini exhaust that I'm using was a Club Sport. Now it is a GT2. Apparently the GT2 is louder than the GT3. The track versions of those exhausts apparently are a little bit quieter, obviously for track use. This one's pretty leery. It is an in-canal unit, so it'd be nice and light. I would have thought, looking at the weight, etc., it's probably going to be half the weight, if not more than that. I don't know, than the standard unit. If you've seen the standard unit, it's a big old ugly box. So yeah, you've got the weight. I'm not sure whether apparently the performance is going to be better. I'm not sure about low down. Like I've said to you before, I don't go drashing at high speeds with it. For me, it's pouncing about, having a little drash, having a little twit lap through the town. That's what it's all about for me. Getting some attention. That's what you want, isn't it? It's got the Barham engines down the side of it, guys. So that is exactly what I want from it. And now I've made the decision, and you guys have persuaded me to make that decision. I'm really, really pleased that I have done it now. So just really looking forward to getting it on. I've got to organise to get the car up there with my friend Ben, and obviously I shall leave it with Ricky. Not sure how long he's going to want it. He reckons he'll need it for a couple of days, obviously because of the MOT and that, and then the fitting. So 2-3 days. And what I'm going to do is, again, thank you very much for your suggestions on this, but I am going to I'm going to go up with my wife. We're going to maybe have a little spa day. I'm going to book somewhere, and then we're going to go over, visit Ricky, and come back and drive it home. So really looking forward to that. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a video on me picking it up and driving it home, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. But yeah, absolutely love this car. I am going to be using it from now to the next year. I'm going to be putting some more miles on it. I'm going to be using it, doing some more footage with you guys, especially when we got the exhaust on, etc. And just using this more and more for my second channel, really. And obviously next year we're going to have the BMW, so that's another thing that we're going to be able to do some videos on. So I'm quite excited actually now, guys. I'm quite excited with this second channel because, like I've said to you, there's no pressure with it. I don't have to put one on if I don't want to. I can put one on whenever I want. But it'd be nice next year to get this out a little bit more, get the BMW out, and start doing some more videos for you on the second channel with no pressure, obviously. Also, like I've said in the main channel, guys, thanks ever so much for your support. A lot of you have suggested that I do seem to be on the up, and back to me sort of old self, and I must admit this week I do feel like it. Tomorrow's video on the main channel, you'll see I've had a good sort out of the workshop today. We've got all the engines laid out that we've got. Really, really happy with that. Had a good clean up all day. Isaac's been cracking on with the second Land Rover, Land Rover Series 1. So yeah, everything's in tow, guys. I'm feeling a lot better, a lot more happy. Just got to learn to sort of relax and not get stressed out about things maybe I don't have to get stressed out about. But yeah, let's enjoy next year, guys. And thank you very much again for your suggestions and your input. You've just made me spend another load of money, but I'm sure it's going to be great fun. Cheers, guys, and look out for the next video. Take it easy. Bye.